Hey guys, welcome to episode 4 of season 5 of The Oval. Tonight we're welcoming our new guest in the show, Savannah.
Hey everyone.
All right, and as a table, we are very excited to talk about some hot new topics, including mental health awareness and the limited amount of counseling on our own campus. We're going to talk about the Betsy DeVos controversy regarding Special Olympics funding, or defunding rather. And we're also going to discuss a little more local stuff, talking about performers at O-Fest this year, and all our thoughts on that. So, in addition, we are going to have a musical guest, Nick Regali, swinging by with some tunes after our discussion. Sounds good. I'm excited. What do you guys think?
Pretty gnarly.
All right. So, mental health. Let's shoot.
All right. Well, I mean, we're all college students, and we have different sorts of stresses. We come from different places. Our families are all on different spectrums. So we have a lot of outside stresses, and also with school. Maybe this may not be like the super hardest school, but everybody has a different academic level. So there's a lot of like factors into mental health issues on campus. But like one of my friends, he's been trying to meet with one of the counselors, but it's a constant like back and forth. Oh, I gotta cancel. Oh, I gotta cancel. So it's not very effective. So this is the time for us to like really put it out there that we need more people hired to do things like this, because there's certain people on this campus who they'll turn to drugs, they'll turn to alcohol to get rid of their pain, and it's not cool. Like, you're gonna drink yourself to death, you're gonna like take drugs, and I'm not wishing for anyone to die, but that's the sad reality of it, because some people have so much pain and they want more, and then
Certainly.
I don't think the topic of mental health is talked about enough. I feel like it's just like, oh, like I'm doing fine, like let's go party, when I feel like it's a sad thing and really hard thing to talk about. I think that if it was talked about more, people would be more willing to go and get help instead of going to drink and go to drugs. But another issue I think that we have on this campus personally is that the Welcome Center doesn't really welcome everybody on campus. I believe there's only 6 like counselors there, and sometimes it's really hard to actually get in, and then once you do, they're not really the most welcoming, so that could be an issue too.
I would, it's really cool that ONI advocates, who are the ones who put out that flyer that we've been seeing, really put this to the spotlight, and is trying to kind of, really say it's like the average amount of times you can see a counselor is like 1 a semester, and then if you're lucky, you get a second, maybe in 1 semester. But the flyer says that there's only 10 sessions available amongst 4 years, which is astounding. It's like the harsh reality is maybe we don't have the resources in Oneonta, but we certainly could, fix that. And it's certainly, compared to other SUNY schools in our system, we could be doing a lot better, and we should be doing a lot better for the people that attend here. People who are spending thousands to be here. At least we can have something, as a resource for those students, who desperately need it. It's kind of unfortunate that it's like average of like 1 a semester.
Yeah, though the 1 per semester does not make sense at all. I mean,
work.
as you said, the conversation about it really isn't there. I mean, you can't see the doctor once a semester. You can go to the doctor every single day if you want to. And mental health is just as important as physical health. It is just as important. It should be treated as so. And it doesn't make sense that SUNY Oneonta does not have the same capabilities as other SUNYs. I mean, collectively, all the SUNYs should be like, okay, unlimited, that's it.
On the same page.
I mean, I understand the whole resource thing, but it's an important thing. I mean, it is your health. It will affect your grades, the reason that you're here. It will affect your life. It really does not make sense that it's not unlimited. I mean, 1 a semester is
I think it's pretty shameful, because like you're mentioning with other SUNYs, we have other schools that have just as many as we have over a course of 4 years. They have all that in a semester. Some people are unlimited. Some people have, you can get like 1 every 2 weeks, like one session every 2 weeks, and it's kind of absurd that we stretch it over 4 years. You know how much happens in 4 years? How you change as a human in 4 years?
Also, I feel that mental health can go more than just like sitting with 1 counselor and doing face-to-face things. Like as a campus, we should involve like yoga, meditation. Like there should be more than just the one thing we should go sit. Like there's so many different pathways to mental health. So there should be other ways that we also try to incorporate.
Yeah, definitely.
All right, guys, we have to take a short break, but stay tuned. We'll be right back.
Hey everyone, Savannah. I'm a senior. Just found out that I can graduate. No, start over. I just found out that I can graduate early, which is super exciting, but also really nerve-wracking because what do you do after school? I don't know. I've been in school my whole life. I am a psychology major. I'm a nerd. I love the mind. I love the brain. I think it's so fascinating. I love people. I love how we're all different and we all have our own experiences and lived experiences. I love nature. Put me in the woods, I'm happy. Put me on the beach, I'm in heaven. I love to swim. I have a dog who's my best friend, the love of my life. I'm 5'10", so it's always been something that's pretty cool about me. I'm really tall. I don't know what else to say. I don't know.
Welcome back. We're moving on to the controversy surrounding Betsy DeVos and the Special Olympics funding. So rumor has it that she wants to, or she proposed at least to, cut a decent amount of money from the Special Olympics, right?
Yeah, she actually just this morning she proposed to cut $18 million from Special Olympics funding, and she kind of got ripped apart in Congress, which I kind of agree. I don't know about ripping her apart, but I don't think it makes sense at all. The Special Olympics is the largest sports organization for people who are intellectually and physically challenged. I mean, I have a cousin who is physically challenged, and I mean, any opportunity that a person of that nature has to do things that they love, they should be given that opportunity. Simple as that.
Absolutely.
I think to even think about, I mean, if you're looking at a government budget, to even think about cutting money from that type of program, first of all, makes you look horrible. Second of all, makes no sense.
Right.
I'm completely against her, and I'm totally on the opposite side.
I definitely get that. Savannah and I, we have the pleasure of working at Springbrook, and we work with people in that community all the time. And the happiness that they have when they get to do something that they want, that's not just like sitting at home, when they're outside playing, running, jumping, throwing the ball, they're completely happy because they feel like a regular person. They are still people. And for her to cut funding like that, it shows your mindset that you think less of them. That's all. That's all it shows there. You can say and you can apologize as much as you can, but what you showed right there is that you don't care. There's a lot of things that we can cut.
Right.
We have a military, a very outstanding military. But do we really need more guns? Do we need more war? Like, we can fix a lot of things if we start cutting from the things that we really don't need. We don't need this wall, $1 billion for a wall. We can use that $1 billion and make a lot more things better in the United States. But our focus as our governments, their focus is just off. So,
along with that, working at Springbrook, I can also see, I'm sure you can see too, that it's very healing for the people there and for that population to be involved in swimming, jumping, running, anything. It's healing. So you're taking away from a whole population's healing process. Also, my question goes to, you're going to take that away and put it where?
Right.
Like, where is it going?
Exactly that.
So
I think it's like Terrell was kind of approaching. It really is blatantly obvious that you regard these people as lesser, and it's kind of, it's unnecessary, and it's I would say primitive, but let's just say it's dated, certainly, because I mean this isn't the 50s anymore. You know, it's like 2019. So to view people who are, again, people as lesser than the rest of us, it's a little absurd, and it's disheartening. Honestly, I feel like consistently we see, with like 10 steps forward, we take even more steps back, and it's certainly a little disheartening. All right, guys, we're going to take a quick break, but after that, we'll be back with some more news, so stay tuned. Hey there, thanks for staying tuned. Right now, we're about to discuss this year's O-Fest, which is approaching us pretty quickly. We're going to talk about the performers, I guess our thoughts on it, how excited we are or are not. Let's spill.
All right, so I'm going to go first. I'm not that excited to have Sean Kingston, because when was his last hit?
I completely agree with you.
I don't know any other song but that one song. And if you're gonna sing that song for an hour and get the entire crowd into it, you're gonna have a desert out there. No one's gonna be there. I think more people are gonna be excited for the opening act. We're gonna be there cheering, and then when he comes on stage, we're out of here. Because we're gonna sing that one song and be out. So I don't know. I don't know if it's gonna be like exciting, because we're gonna sing that one song, and then half of us don't even know the rest of the song. We only know the chorus. So once the chorus is over, COFest.
I'm not gonna lie, I was pretty shocked that he not only like won, but was even on the list to begin with. I'm not gonna lie, like, because I know a lot of this is student ran, right? So, who voted for him? Like, who even nominated him is my thing, you know? And I know that, like, I feel like, I guess you hear rumors, gossip, whatever, amongst your peers, and you're thinking, okay, for example, a lot of what I heard was DJ Pauly D. I voted for him, like, who voted for him, you know, and everything. And it's like, the guy from Jersey Shore. But, yeah, so I know a lot of people, and this, again, just an example, a lot of people voted for him that I know of. So it's weird when you hear so many people discussing one name, and then that person's not there anymore, and you're like, wait, what the, like, how did this, I felt like, you kind of just feel like everybody is voting for this one person. But I do know with our school, what happens is if they call up this act, like, hey, our students want you, and they're not available, that they'll go to the second most voted or whatever. So I'm wondering if that's what happened, maybe.
Yeah, I mean, listen, what's gonna happen is, you know, people are gonna go. You're gonna go for that one song. You're gonna whip out your phone. You're gonna take the Snapchat, and you're gonna be like, "Oh, this was great. This was awesome." I mean, even like the acts that were on the list, I was kind of disappointed in.
Yeah.
I don't think people really took it as seriously as they should. I mean, it's a free concert. Like, take advantage. Like,
Certainly.
Take advantage. You know, don't pick Pauly D or. I mean, DJ Shaq Diesel would be cool to see Shaq up there, but I don't want to see him do a concert for 2 hours.
Yeah, I didn't even know that.
Oh, is Shaq just?
Oh, like Shaquille
Shaquille
O'Neal?
O'Neal.
Okay.
Yeah, but I
no,
didn't-
I'm
I
so
didn't
sorry.
know
I don't
why
know
he was
anybody.
there.
Like, I just.
Yeah, I mean, I just wish that, I mean, I'm upset with the first one. I mean, it'll be fun for those 3 minutes and 30 seconds, but otherwise, you know, it is what it is.
Personally, I'm a senior now, and I have not gone to a single OFest, so I think that just shows my excitement, my joy, and also, I think you had asked like, who votes on it, like we do, like the student body does, and I think as a campus, our campus is not very active on the voting. Like,
No.
I didn't even hear about it personally, so that's
Yeah.
my fault. I don't think our campus is very active on voting, so perhaps if we would like increase it and like the advertisement went out sooner and more
Right.
frequently, we could actually get people that we want.
Oh yeah, I completely agree.
Yeah.
Does anybody else feel like this might have been like trolling gone wrong? Like, yeah, everybody pick Sean Kingston. It's not gonna happen, but it'll be funny if it did. And then when we actually have Sean Kingston, we're like, oh dear. You know what that sounds like?
I mean, it wouldn't surprise me.
Our election.
Maybe the freshmen got all in on that one.
Yeah.
Oh God.
We're
And I
definitely.
mean, also,
yeah.
we can't just, we can't hold everybody on this campus accountable. OFest is Oneonta and Hartwick, so maybe some Hartwick students also.
True. I
That
did
is
forget
true.
that.
I
Yeah.
feel like
That's the whole
our
point of it.
culture nowadays, though, like you're kind of, I mean, we're so about like the meme and like messing around and like playing, and then it's like, oh, well, now we're like
Look
stuck
what we're
with
stuck
it.
with, which is honestly kind of shameful. If you think about it,
Yeah.
like where's the logic? But I mean, I guess whatever. Deal with the
It'll be
consequences.
fun.
Yeah, let's hope.
It'll
Let's
be
hope for a
fun.
warm
It'll be
weekend.
fun.
Well,
right?
You missed the
yeah,
letter.
well,
You
here's
missed 2 letters. Three letters. N-N-Y. Funny. It's gonna be funny.
Well, how about this? If you were able to pick who came to this OFest or the next OFest, who would you pick?
Well, the problem with that is also is that the school like doesn't have enough
Well,
money for that.
besides the
but-
school, like who would you pick? Just you
So
know.
we're throwing money aside.
I would pick Beyonce.
Oh yeah, we need like $1 million to have
You
this
know who
guy.
everybody would love? Post Malone. I heard that as like
Post Malone
people.
would be good.
Yeah.
I feel like
would be good
Travis
for this
Scott.
area.
Travis
Yeah.
Scott.
Oh, yeah.
They won't. I don't think they would allow Travis Scott to
Yeah.
come because they have strict like you can't curse. You can't have like derogatory stuff in your music. And you know, Travis Scott is all about the astro world,
Yeah.
astral plane, and the only way to get there is
So I think they were. We had like a vote or something, right? Wasn't there like a referendum or something?
Oh, yes.
They wanted referendum. Somebody brought this to my attention,
Yeah,
so let's discuss it
So
more.
a
Somebody knows
referendum
more.
is just when, so say for instance, like in a government, like you pick somebody and then they'll go and pass legislation for you. A referendum is just when the people as a whole get to vote on an issue. And the issue was that to raise the budget from 60,000 to 150,000 going forward, which would really open it up like a lot.
Yeah, big
The
time.
only downfall is that you would have to pay $24 to get in, which I think everyone's kind of fine with because it's
Yeah.
like if you can have a great artist come, why not $24? I
Yeah,
mean,
that's-
I could save up $24
Yeah,
and spare it.
seriously.
Do
I
students
believe
have to pay
24.
that, or is
Students
it going
have
to
to pay
increase?
that.
Oh, see, I thought that it just increases the
it's student bill,
student
right?
bill.
Yeah,
I
But
that's what I
thought.
heard.
that's what it all.
we don't
That's what
even
it
pay
also.
for it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
That
I'm
would
pretty
make
sure that how it's going to
sense.
work out. Essay
don't pay for
put it in that it's going to be an increase of 50 cents per semester. So it's a $1 increase, which will increase it from I think 60,000 to the 110 you just said.
150.
150. So
Yeah.
it's just a 50 cents increase. But when you go to to Senate meetings, which I've been to them a lot, and they literally last hours long, and there's so much like argument back and forth to put the student body like in a position to pay that, but it's a 50 cents increase. So I don't know what you guys think about that.
Yeah, I'd be down on it, but you guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm down.
Yeah.
Maybe to encourage people to actually go too, if you're paying for it.
Certainly,
Well.
certainly.
You know.
I think it's a good idea.
Yeah.
But all right, guys, don't go anywhere. We'll be right back with some live music from our friend Nick Regali.
The song is called Castle. Tease me with those eyes, the pleasant stare of desire. And as we all get high, there's no words to describe her. The moments we shared, forever part of my being. And if I can't be your only, I'll be your best memory. Take your time, there's no rush. I'm taking time to reflect. The first time I made you blush, the last time you were in my bed, and I still smell you in my room. That's something I can get used to. I'll kiss your hands if you kiss mine. Procrastinate in the meantime. Sad, but you know it's true. Maybe you're something I can't hold on to. Tease me with those eyes, the pleasant stare of desire. And as we all get high, on your lips I taste fire. Your heart is a castle, I'll storm the gates if I have to. But if I can't be your only, I'll be your best memory. Don't say you will be here when I'm waiting for you. I can't change. It's not time for us. It may be sad, but you know it's true. Maybe you're something I can't hold on. Don't say you will be here when I'm waiting for you. I can't be your every, and that's something I can't change. The song's called River. Right, Zach? Miss me like a raindrop running down your car window. I have no destination unless you intercept me. I'm drowning in a river flowing out east towards the Massachusetts coast. Through the phone I'm speaking with a ghost. enough, and I have nothing left to say. So miss me like a raindrop running down your car window. I have no destination unless you intercept me. I'm drowning in a river flowing out east towards the Massachusetts coast. Through the phone I'm speaking with a ghost. Won't hold you closely like before. Believing in you is a chore that I can't keep depending on. And if you wanted something more, I'd hope you told me by now. So miss me like a raindrop running down your car window. I have no destination unless you intercept me. I'm drowning in a river flowing out east towards the Massachusetts coast. Through the phone I'm speaking with a ghost. It's hard to speak when I can't be the way I want to be. And all the trees are growing back their leaves just as April leaves. Mountains high, surrounding me on every side, but I still try. I'm satisfied with my homesick minds. The rising tides drags the sand along just for the ride. But the sun shines bright. Off the golden shards that blind my sight.
That's all we have time for tonight. Don't forget to follow us on Twitter at The Oval and The Wire at WireTV73, and we will see you next week. Good night.